Welcome to Lagniappe, a program about events, issues, and people. I'm Cory Crowe. I'm joined today by Mia Lee and Melissa Lee and Steele Moegle, all representing the Ruston Community Theatre's production of Annie that's coming up. And welcome, gang. Thanks for being with us today at KEDM. Good to have you.
Thank you so much for having us.
Let me start with you, Steele. You're the director of Annie, and this is a play that's often done by young folks because the cast in the play is young, and you've got a almost all under 18-year-old cast with a few adults thrown in.
Yes, sir, we do. We're very excited to present this show. We've been working, our auditions took place in March, and we started rehearsing in April. And so we've been working pretty hard to bring this show to life and to bring a level of professionalism, even dealing with a young cast. We're excited that we have several newcomers, and we also have some that are returning year after year, and we certainly appreciate that depth of experience that they bring to the stage.
You've got some old hands with you today, Mia Lee and Melissa Lee. Mia, you've got the big role. You're Annie. And you're young like Annie was. How old are you?
I'm actually the same exact age as Annie. I'm 11 years old.
11 years old, and you've done this before, or is this your first go with the Ruston Community Theatre?
I've done some shows before Annie.
That's pretty cool. And Melissa Lee with us, and you two are sisters. Melissa, you're 16, and you're in the play as well. Tell me about your role.
I'm Grace Farrell, the secretary to Oliver Warbucks, the millionaire, or billionaire, I should say, who adopts Annie.
That's, is it hard playing in a play with your sister? Is it weird?
This is not our first time being together. We've played in other Dr. Moegle's plays before as younger versions of each other. I'm usually the older and she's the younger, but this time it's our first time being on stage together. So it's a little weird at first, but it's definitely made us closer.
When you walked in today, I saw your name and I was like, I think I know her. You were Miss Louisiana's outstanding teen, right?
Yes, Miss Louisiana's teen now. The Miss America organization went through rebranding with the teen program.
You played the piano this week.
Yes, sir, I did.
Good job this week at Miss Louisiana. Dr. Moegle, let me ask you about this one. A lot of folks know the story of Annie. Annie starts off life hard in the orphanage. It's got some great tunes. I think everybody knows this story, and it's just it's an uplifting deal.
It is. It's very exciting. Historically, this show presents many facets of the time period that it's set in. It's set in 1933. So we get a taste of people talking about Herbert Hoover, talking about FDR is in our show. And so the students leave and understand this, the actors leave, rather, understanding a large part of history. And we've talked a lot about that.
Mia, is it, you can practice a lot to get ready for these things with the recording and sing along with the tracks and all of that. Has it been different? Because this time I understand you guys have a real band, right?
Well, it is kind of different from other shows I've done, but it's very exciting to think that I'm going to have a live orchestra when I sing.
That's going to be a lot of fun. And Melissa, have you noticed differences when you bring in live bands, how things change?
Yes, it's very different. There's a depth to the sound, and as an actor, you have to really follow along with the instrumentals. It's a lot harder than just singing with a canned music recording, and so it's definitely an experience. It will be my first time with the live orchestra as well, and so I'm very excited that we get to do it on the set of Annie.
Well, it's fun for them as well. They don't get to play with people a lot either, so it makes it a lot different. Dr. Moegle, tell me about this. You've got young folks acting. You've got a few adults. Where'd you get your musicians from?
Well, a variety of places. Some are from Louisiana Tech, some are from ULM, and some are students at Tech. And so we've drawn several. I've tried to go pretty deep, finding different musicians to help us bring the show to life.
I want to ask you a little bit about the show. I think everybody's got some favorite songs, so I just want to go around the room. Mia, what's your favorite song in this production of Annie?
Maybe is my favorite song because it begins the show and also it's very heartfelt and emotional, and it's just one of my favorites in general.
Okay. Melissa, do you have a favorite this time?
My favorite is Tomorrow, one of Mia's big solos, and it's probably the most hopeful song of the entire show, and I really enjoy it, and especially when Mia sings it makes me very emotional.
I thought you were going to say Hard Knock Life. What about you, Dr. Moegle?
I'd probably have to go with NYC as being my favorite, though I love all the songs.
Oh, yeah, that
There's
one sticks in your head, too.
And Easy Street is another favorite, and Hard Knock Life, of course. Yeah, so many great songs.
Yeah, I remember NYC got stuck in my head the last time I did a production of this for a while. Annie is going on a production from Ruston Community Theatre. You guys are going to be over at the Dixie Center for the Arts, right?
Correct. 212 North Vienna. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Jonesboro State Bank Pledge 10 sponsors this show because of its support of youth in our area, in North Louisiana and in Ruston. We do have a cast of about 62, and 20 of those are our orphans. We have 2 different orphan casts that come on stage, different performances.
Well, that's going to be a lot of fun. This is going on June the 20th through the 23rd at the Dixie Center for the Arts. And you've got adult tickets for $15 and $8 kid tickets as well, right?
That's correct. You can get tickets at rctruston.org.
Let me ask you, we've got about a minute left. What's coming up for the Ruston Community Theatre?
Oh, we're very excited that we have our adult musical that follows closely on the heels of Annie, and that will take place July 18th through the 21st, and that's Fiddler on the Roof.
That one's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
Fiddler on the Roof. All right, it's Mia Lee, Melissa Lee, Dr. Steele Moegle, and we're talking Annie from the Ruston Community Theatre, again at the Dixie Center for the Arts, June 20th through 23rd. Steele, if folks want to get tickets, is there somehow they do that on the internet or somewhere they go for more information?
They do. rctruston.org is our site, and there you can buy tickets. You can find out more information. If you're more comfortable calling to purchase tickets, there's a phone number available there. So I encourage everyone to visit the website or to give us a call and to come on out June 20th through the 23rd.
You've been listening to Lagniappe. Don't forget, like and subscribe to our podcast. Find our videos on YouTube.